Good evening, everyone, from our NBC News election headquarters. With 40 million early votes already cast, millions of Election Day voters will soon add their votes as the first poll openings here in the East are now just hours away. Control of Congress and the direction of the country to be decided. Democrats defending their slim majority in the House of Representatives. Republicans need to net 5 seats to become the majority. In the Senate, Republicans need only flip 1 seat red to take charge. But it's a higher bar than that might sound, as several key Senate races appear to be deadlocked tonight, threatening to turn election night into election week or longer. Both parties closely following President Biden's approval rating at 44%, according to a new NBC News poll. His low numbers may be weighing down Democrats. That same poll, however, showing Democratic voters have closed the enthusiasm gap with Republicans. There's a lot to cover here tonight. Let's begin with Peter Alexander.
Tonight, the final countdown. The political power players from both parties out on the trail, casting this as a historic midterm election.
The outcome is going to shape our country for decades to come.
If you want to stop the destruction of our country and save the American dream, you must go out and vote Republican in this giant red wave.
Democrats are campaigning furiously to limit their potential losses, needing to outpace President Biden's weak approval rating, now in the mid-40s. Our new NBC News poll shows 8 in 10 are dissatisfied with the economy, as Republicans blame Democrats for rising prices.
Just by declaring war on oil and gas, they made everything too expensive.
Still, Democrats have erased the enthusiasm gap, now even with Republicans heading into the midterms, largely emphasizing the state of our democracy and abortion rights.
We are not going back to a time where women are treated like second-class citizens or like property.
Tomorrow night in the House, Republicans need to gain just 5 seats to take control. And in the Senate, Republicans need to gain just 1. And tonight, 9 Senate seats are considered competitive, including Arizona and Nevada, where Democratic incumbents are at risk. The clash in Georgia between Democratic Senator Raphael Warnock and Republican Herschel Walker is also going down to the wire.
Are you ready to win this election? They can bring all they want to bring. They don't know they mess with their own Georgia here.
And it's a toss-up here in Pennsylvania, where President Biden and former Presidents Trump and Obama converged this weekend.
Vote for leaders who will fight for you and your families.
One snapshot of the state of the race, President Biden largely skipping key battlegrounds, instead going to deep blue Maryland tonight, after a Sunday stop in another Democratic stronghold, New York, where despite Democrats outnumbering Republicans there 2-1, the state's governor, Kathy Hochul, is facing a serious challenge from Republican Lee Zeldin, who's focusing on crime.
All across this entire state, people want to take our streets back.
Peter, I'll make a safe bet here. We're going to be spending a lot of time tomorrow night talking about that critical Senate race where you are in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, Lester, that's for sure. This would be a Democratic pickup if John Fetterman can win. Tonight, he closes his campaign with a rally in Pittsburgh. Meanwhile, his opponent, the Republican Dr. Mehmet Oz, will return to those all-important Philly suburbs where this race could be decided.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.